Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 42, where we've got some things to take care of. First of all, let me pause it so we can talk about a few things. First of all, Morb food needs a decent burial. I think at this point we have enough Morbs here that we can afford to let him rest in peace. Secondly, notice these batteries just are not getting charged, and I realize it's because I redirected their line and it has not been established, and that's why nobody is running on those. So we need to fix that pronto. Very much so. Okay. We can also get rid of these gas pipes and start getting some of this air pressure done, as we're going to prioritize these hamster wheels here. People need their exercise, and we need to make sure they get it. We're also... No, I'm not going to worry about that. So another thing I was looking at, let's see, the water is still really hot. Fix the oxygen. Let's go to the garbage fire that is this. So we've got some cold water from the stuff that drip cooled down this direction. However, I realize now I'm messing this up in two ways, as I've done a little bit of experimentation offline just to get an idea of how I wanted to handle this. Now the first real problem is I'm using polluted oxygen to try and cool this stuff. So while it is getting colder, the thermal conductivity of polluted oxygen is 0.024. Now the reason the hydrogen bubbler works and it is used is the thermal conductivity is 0.16. That means it is almost 10 times more conductive than polluted oxygen, because, it's a lighter gas and all that. So it disperses energy more efficiently, which makes sense. So that being the case, to use an oxygen cooling system, we're just going to have to tap off of our hydrogen line and cool that. Now, the other thing is, these are way too close to the source of heat. This is never going to be a thing that works. Not in its current configuration. So that being said, goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye. And then we'll do gas pipes. And probably going to go ahead and say all of you. And all of you. Oh, I know. I know. It's painful to say goodbye to something you love, but this was just not meant to be. All this is going to be is more of a heartache than it is worth in this configuration. I feel like that's pretty good for now. That's a lot of work. So let's go ahead and say, for the time being, everyone can build, everyone can deliver. No one can repair. Not right now. We don't want this repaired. We want this all deconstructed. Okay. And let's check out our hatch. Our hatch is doing good. There's plenty of resources to eat. I'm going to go ahead and give you some more. We are getting a positive influx of coal, and let's see. And then this is going to need to be opened up, but I'm going to wait until we get positive gas pressure to open this up to hopefully flush all of this out. The other thing we need to do is we need to get a more efficient gas line, but we're going to assess that once it fills up. Okay, everybody's got a job to do. Let's get everybody to do their job. Okay. So hopefully we'll get some people down here and they'll start deconstructing all of this little bit by little bit. Yeah, and this cold water from that's drip cooling down here, this goes away quick. This stuff heats up really fast in the presence of steam, and it's not going to last very long. Although that is some really weird water mechanics. And we're already looking at a duplicant. Hold on. Here we go. What do we got? No. I'm just going to say no right off the bat because nobody has good strength or digging. Plus, we're kind of dealing with not an oxygen crisis, but kind of an oxygen crisis. Now, unfortunately, they're not going to dig this out because I prioritized all of this deconstruction, and I did that to try to stop wasting wolframite and get as much back as we possibly could. There we go. Making quick work of it. That is the benefit of having so many duplicants, though. I get that work done quickly. I am going to leave this Wheezewort seed here, even though it's sort of just a band-aid. It's helping a little bit. So you can see this water down here is relatively cold. But what we're going to need... well, no, see, I don't know if that's how I want to do that. What I want to do is I want to kind of cascade the water off of granite tiles, because those granite tiles are going to disperse some of the heat. So you can see this is already going to heat up fast in here. That cold is not going to stay there for very long. All right, we got rid of that mess. We still want our dirty water to be piped in over here, which is good. Let's go ahead and open this up a bit, like that. Right. Okay, so now what we need to start considering is how we want this to go. So I'm thinking we're going to want to go back to having 2 on either side. And then, in fact, we're going to want to... Let's deconstruct this. And then we'll get a ladder up here. And then that way nobody will get trapped. Why did you do that? No. See what I'm talking about? Alcarin, don't do that. Okay. Let's wait until everything else is situated. Why are you freaking out, Alcarin? What's going on? Can't you? Oh, no, because there's not a ladder. Here, quickly, come on. Let's go. Build it. Somebody build it. Okay. Do that. There you go, Alcarin. Get out of there quickly. Woo! Gotta pay attention to these goofy duplicants. We're also going to deconstruct these and these, because I want to kind of put a top on this so I can control where the steam falls. Yeah, we're already losing that cold air down here. Already. Still showing a net loss on the oxygen. Have you guys... Okay, we've got all of our batteries are charging at this point. Hydrogen is doing okay. Okay, well, we've got a charge going on the batteries. That's fine. All right, excellent. So now what we can afford to do is this. And deconstruct these. Just get that out of there. And in this way, the steam will have no recourse but to come down. We're going to deconstruct these as well. In fact, you guys should sweep this up because there's wolframite there. All right. Thank you, Light Flyer. Thank you, Stacy. Excellent. So with as many duplicants as we have, we can afford to have people running on the hamster wheels full time, which I'm pretty sure that's what's happening over here. Let's just double check. Oh, look at all that. Everybody's getting exercise. And it's already making a difference. This oxygen system is haphazard, though. Especially up here, it's getting very little. And if we're going to positive pressure all of this polluted oxygen out and keep this area up here growing because we're losing food due to how stifled these plants are. All right, now that you guys got the memorial built, somebody bury poor morb food, please. We've got plenty of morbs here. All right, these batteries kept the charge through the night. That's good. You guys, I'm gonna say metal, mineral, soil. Metal, mineral, soil. Yep. Yay, somebody took care of morb food. Oh no, Ken! Yeah, we're gonna have to get people on the rejuvenator. That is a thing. So now we've got some of this cold ice falling down here, but it's not going to stem the tide of this steam. Not at all. It is a band-aid. What we need to do is we need to try to drip cool this water here, or I'm sorry, cascade this water in a way that it can get rid of some of its heat before we move it to an area to be cooled where it is coming out less than the temperature that is going to melt our wolframite pipes, and then we can start running cooled hydrogen through it. Now, in doing that, because I've heard some people say, oh, just insulate your cistern and move the showers and the lavatories. And I thought about that. But A, I like having the showers and the lavatories right here in the middle of everything. I like that this is quickly becoming a common area. But also, insulating the cistern, I mean, there is... it's a band-aid. Because also that hot water is hitting these electrolyzers and heating them up because of how hot the water is coming into the system. And if we can cool the water down, not only will that fix the shower and lavatory issue, it'll fix the cistern issue, it'll also cool this area down just because the water is cold. So it kind of fixes a bunch of things at once if we just get this good cooling system going. And that's really what I want to do. All right, so first thing is first, we're going to get this going like that. And, or should we... No, let's do it more like this. And then the next one... no, that's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work at all. Hold on. No, so what we need to do is something more like this. Right. So let's get that set up. We'll get our ladders put in here just to help everybody accomplish this. We can even extend this down a little bit if we need to. So the water in here is still pretty cold, but again, that's from everything that melted in it. You can see it is quickly heating up though. And having the steam trapped up here is good. Because then as it cools of its own accord, it'll drip down. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have our holding area for the water here. So we can just tap off this line and drip the water into here. Now that being said, we're going to need places for wheezewort seeds. But we can clear cut this for now. Well, let's see, how big do I want the cooling area to be for the water? Because if I leave that, I can put a wheezewort seed there. There's not really any granite over there. There is granite down here. So we can go down to there, to there. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a death trap for someone. We'll see. We'll see. We can always tear it down, rearrange it if we need to. All right, everybody's getting the ladders done. Tell me those blocks are not a priority 9. How did that happen? We do need to get rid of this gas pipe here. Very good. Okay. All right. And we've got our water that is not being filtered. Why? What's happening? We have power. Water is going in. Oh, that pipe is disconnected. That's okay. We don't want to pipe this water out just yet. Not yet. Because what we're going to do is we're going to break off of this line here. Oh, in fact, it would almost be better if... It would almost be better if we broke off the line... Yeah, let's just do it like this. For now. We'll deconstruct that. I can't believe it's time for another duplicant already. Oh my goodness. Digging and learning. No. Not yet. How are we doing for oxygen? We have a net gain. Yes. Okay, so we're getting this oxygen situation back under control. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, let's harvest then. How's it doing here? Still got low air pressure up top because of our crazy inefficient oxygen system. Why are you not pumping? Because the hydrogen is backing up. Okay, well, you know what that means. That means the second generator is coming online. Although, really, we could use that hydrogen, but we'll get more. We'll produce as much hydrogen as we need with those electrolyzers. I'm more concerned about getting the water cooling system set up before we drain this cistern out. That's going to end up being a big deal. Okay. So here what we can do is we can do another storage compactor for another Weezewort seed. And I'm thinking we're going to... is that one really doing much to be... No, it's not. So we'll dig this one up. We'll dig this one up. We'll get it planted in here. And then we can get ourselves some wolframite. Do I want to use wolframite for this? Yeah, I kind of think I should. We want a nice big storage area. Okay. Sweep only Weezewort seeds. Add a 9. And then sweep up this Weezewort seed. Piece of cake. Why are you trapped, Ken? Oh, because there's so much water down here. Right? Because you can't... Yeah, it's too far. Okay, well then for now, deconstruct that. But get rid of your little move too. Okay. No. Ken? Okay, move to there. Okay, there. Now you can go do whatever. Excellent. What we can do, though, is we can dig this out, and we can put ourselves a ladder over here. Oh, Stacy had no... Okay, no. Then we don't need to dig that out. Nix that. So you can see the water is cooling down a little bit, but not a lot. And then it's just heating up, and then it's just heating that up down there. Really, we just need it to get... Okay. What we need, let's look. Where is some wolframite? We won't be able to see until we make something out of wolframite, but I'm pretty sure 75 degrees is the point at which we started having trouble. So let's continue on. So we'll do the ladders there, and then we'll deconstruct these. Right. Then we'll go here, and Is that going to be enough, though? I feel like it's not going to be. Although I imagine we'll find out quickly. Oh, don't tell me you guys are trapped here. You're not. You can get through. Go ahead and get through. Mr. Anti-Knowledge. You can do it. Oh, the spores. Everyone is getting sick. See, that's what I was afraid would happen, is we'd get like this massive collection trap of water because it's not. Oh, I guess it drained. 89. So it is cooling off a little bit through this cascade effect. Maybe. I wonder if we need to dig this down a little bit more. All right, let's work on this over here. Why are you not building this? Because you're not a priority 9. Well, you are now. Okay, you can get rid of this seed and deconstruct. And then what we'll do is we'll dig out a little area over here and kind of do the same thing. It's not granite, but we can still get ourselves a Wheezewort seed over here. And I think to do that, we'll take one of these, because these are just, they're not, the reason these, okay, so these aren't working. This was an interesting theory, but the whole purpose, or the whole reason that this system works as efficiently as it does to give us such a surplus, surplus? What's happening? Why are we not getting a surplus? Are we really using that much oxygen? Nope. Beijong. Oh no. No. The dangers of 3 times speed. Come on, deconstruct. Deconstruct. Quickly, quickly. Don't die. You have so much to live for. You can do it. Come on, Dzen. Oh, Beijong, you should be up here. You should be ready to go. Run. Run. You can do it. Oh no, you're totally not gonna make it. Hurry. Oh yes, you found some air. Oh no, who else is suffocating? Oh, Beijong is still suffocating. Okay. No. You found a little bit of air there. Still a little bit. Enough to get you to where the air is. Okay. Okay, well now now let's go ahead and finish that up. Good night. Yeah, Kendrith is gonna suffocate. Hello? Hello? Tell me people are coming to build this. Mr. Kaleidoscope Eyes. Oh good, you're getting the Wolframite. Please, I know. This was such a dangerous endeavor. No. Alright, here's how we're gonna handle this. Deconstruct this. You'll fall, but you'll be able to climb up and get over to where Beijong found air. It's just such a cold CO2 pit. No! Are you kidding me? Oh no, you're not kidding me. This is the problem with having everything around you a priority 9, is it's really hard to get them to do something when it's really important. It really is. Why are you... No, don't build that one. Please, guys, come on. Come, come, come. Totally not gonna make it, are you? Oh, Kendrith. I'm so sorry. It doesn't look good at all. No! These icy tombs. Oh, these violent delights bring violent ends. Foxheart's trying. Oh. Who would have thought this would have been such a dangerous area? Oh my goodness. That's just horrible. Should have had a ladder there. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh, Kendrith. We will print you again. You will print again. Thranxian, that's not good. That doesn't usually end well for people down there. You might want to... Oh my goodness. Deconstruct. Oh. It's just madness over here. It really is. Okay, no. They can get out that way. Okay, cancel deconstruct. Ugh, at least there's a way out now. Should have done that from the beginning. Thranxian, how do we have water in here? That's concerning. It's cold water, though. Is it helping to cool everything off? A little bit. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, Kendrith. I really am. Where are you taking that seed? Okay, there we go. Sweep only. Seed. Weeswort. Oh my goodness. Everybody just has to work around Kendrith's body. Poor soul. Okay, let's get a tasteful memorial built for Kendrith. It's important, okay? It's important. Oh, Kendrith. Forgive me. Forgive my arrogance. Forgive my triple speed, because that's really what does it. By the time you get the suffocation notice, oh, you better hope it's an easy fix. Wild Rage is going to build the memorial for you. Because she knows what happens. She knows how it goes. I don't know if they impart memories from prior duplicants when they print them out, but I'd like to believe they get some sort of memories from the previous duplicant. That's what I would like to believe, anyways. Whether or not it's true, who knows? Let's go ahead and dig that out. That's where our next storage compactor is going to be. No, not a floating storage compactor. Not at all. All right, let's check out the oxygen situation, because I said I also want to fix this hot mess. Carbon dioxide. Oh, because they've been opening the door. They have. They've been going in here to do stuff. How about you lock that door? You guys can't come in here for air. No, that's not okay. Lock that up. Please, thank you, Quiet Tree. Nobody needs to go in there. We're pumping carbon dioxide into the base. No. Well, we have that. We have that as an issue we can handle. Oh, look at that. Okay, we got our harvests back online, which is good. Fertilizer, we're breaking about even for now. We still don't have high air pressure there. We are getting a net gain, though. Just not a strong net gain. Not yet. But as you can see, these two these two pipes are gonna back up of oxygen first. Oh my goodness. When will the carbon dioxide stop? It can't be that much though. It's got to be milligrams. Okay, that's acceptable. I'll allow that. You do not need a Weezewort seed. You can be deconstructed now, and you should be a sweep only. Weezewort seed at a priority 9. And then what we're going to do is we're going to unlock this door and dig this one up and get our insulated tile back over there. And it's going to let more and more carbon dioxide in. That's fine. That's the way it goes. No, no, oxygen, empty. Sweep up that Weezewort seed. Okay. Do we have a replacement? Destructive, but athletics and digging? Welcome back to the colony, Kendra. It's like you never left. No, it is. We still mourn your original copy, but again, we're talking a copy of a copy. That 3D printing machine, it's just like your avatar, really. It's not even necessarily a good representation of your, you know, your original self. Okay. This wall is getting some good heat exchange. That's why I left it there, because of all these Weezeworts over here. All right, now that this one's got a Weezewort seed in it, we can deconstruct that. Okay, and soon we're going to be ready to start putting water in here. And as much as I want to wrap up the episode here pretty quick, I am going to wait. I'm going to wait until we're at a point where we're ready to do so. All right. Because I want to start getting this water dripped in here and seeing how it does. See how it does, and then I don't know. We'll go from there. We'll figure it out. Okay. How are we doing down here? I've been so focused on that. Okay, so the water, it's not really cooling down that much. But the water is cool here, so that's good. Let's leave it as is for now, I think. And then what we'll do is we'll get this set up over here. I think this will be pretty good for now. Maybe, no, you know what? We'll take it up one more. Yeah, about like that. Sure. And then we'll dig this out here. That's some cold water. That would help us out. You guys are going to trap people in here. Get that ladder going. Okay. Whew, I was going to say. All right, let's get you guys swept up, and these liquefiables storage is full. We could go back to storing liquefiable stuff in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Try to cool this place off a little bit. Okay, there we go. Good. Now, what we can do... Pretty sure we made this out of wolframite, right, to try to exchange temperature as much as possible, which is not what we want to do anymore. We're actually going to reclaim this wolframite. And then what? Down here it becomes granite. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to make this insulated pipe out of abyssalite. It's going to be abyssalite while it's coming in, and it's hot. And so that is that's how that's going to work. So let's go ahead and get more of our abyssalite. Come up and over. And that will prevent the temperature from being shared too much. And then we'll connect that, and we'll start pumping this out, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if that's going to cool the stuff off naturally enough, but we'll find out. And then here we're going to store anything liquefiable. So we can start sweeping up that other stuff. We'll sweep up this, and we'll mop up that. I know, Beijong. Whoa! Look at him go! I love it. Getting that ice taken care of with a high priority. And it's still melting all over the place. That's okay. Can you guys reach this? No, because it's not a priority 9. Okay, and let's see how this other stuff is doing. Getting the abyssalite delivered. How much of that are we looking at? We're going to need more eventually. Yeah, they're using it up pretty quick. But we can go get more. Oh, I can't believe there's... What is that? What is happening there? How bizarre. You don't have power? How do you not? Oh, that cord was severed. That connection was severed. So we'll get that fixed. The water down here is still pretty cool, but again, I think that's from, yeah, all this stuff that drip cooled this area, and I don't think it's going to last. But I'm hoping to kind of trap the heat here so that it can dissipate a lot of its temperature into the granite tiles and see how quickly the water cools down once the steam is gone. So look at that. So the difference, it's already down to 90, 94, 91, 89, and then it hits 59, 41. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. I feel like it's going to work fairly well. We've just got to get the water in here. Oh, and there's already some cold water down here to start. That's good. You're not polluted ice, right? Okay, no, you're regular ice. We'll get more of these wheezeworts cooling this area down. Oh, and hopefully we'll be able to cool all of this down once we get the water colder. And look at this. Look how much this pipe has changed the temperature here. Is that abyssalite's heating up? What? Say it isn't so. Are we pumping water yet? We are. And we're pumping dirty water. Okay, that's fine. We'll give it a second. We're going to wrap up this episode soon once we see the success of our proof of concept over here. Oh, this isn't gonna... Right. There we go. Alright, let's get it fixed. And then I think what we'll do is we'll... Well, no, we'll just leave it as is for... Oh! What? How? That is not what I wanted. Deconstruct the vent, please. Thank you. We want the abyssalite pipe. We don't want the vent. There we go. How are we doing? Oxygen deficit still. Because this is backed up. So this is fully backed up now. So those pumps aren't working. This one's about to be backed up. This one, still struggling to take care of up here. So I wanted to fix that this episode, but we're going to fix it next episode. I have some pretty good ideas on how to do that. But we're racing against the clock for this cistern before it drains out. Are we still getting dirty water? Okay, well, it's going to be pumped out quickly, and then... So the water is heating up. I don't know if this is going to work. This might have to be modified here. See, if only I could planter box some Wheezewort seeds. So many issues would be resolved. There we go. So we're pumping water, and the water is coming out at 36 degrees, which isn't going to be a permanent thing. Again, we're still borrowing the water that was drip-cooled, and I let the ice fall down here to try to help it out a little bit. I bet that's polluted ice, though. Polluted water. Ice. No, that's regular ice. So is that. Okay, well that's good. There we go. Water's coming out, and it's 62 degrees, but it's cooling down quickly. Getting a lot of... it's heating stuff up in here for sure. Why did... Oh, because that bit melted. Of course it did. No, cancel. That's okay, we'll let it replant itself. Hopefully when this one plants, it'll start cooling that stuff down there as well. We're gonna fight to keep this area kind of cold. We could always lower it where the air is a little cooler and it's further away from the heat of up here. That might actually be the thing to do. At the very least, we want to expose the air on all sides, I would imagine. Try to give this air, or try to give this water as much air to cool itself with as feasible. I think that's the right idea. Heck, we can even have another Wheezewort down here. Yeah, actually, that's probably a good call. Okay, the water is cooling off, though. Not really. I guess it's technically heating up because it's coming out of the pipe at 39 degrees. It's still cold enough now that we can run our wolframite piping section through here, and it's cool enough now that it won't melt our wolframite pipes. So now we can start on our hydrogen cool cycling center that will start to cool this area down a lot. But that's going to be next episode because that's where we're going to wrap things up. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 42. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing and sharing with everyone. Come back next time when I promise we're going to get this area up and running at least partially, or we're going to at least be on the right track, and hopefully fix our air piping. But until then, take care.